when you lose focus on Jesus Christ, that's a huge one. Because every time the assignment comes, you won't be able to do it. You will never be able to do it once you lose focus on God. But those ones are what we discussed yesterday. Now let's go to that of today. Obeying cultures, especially the one that contradicts holiness, will weaken you spiritually. Those days they have something in my hometown, they do masquerades. And those days when we were younger, we go for vacation, Christmas and all, we were always looking at them. You see, subtle. Nobody told us it was. Grandma will know. You say, hey, you people want to watch? Yeah, go and watch. And all of us will be shouting, hey, they have their songs, they have their. I can even do their prototype. Wait, hallelujah. I remember. They always ask for money. They'll say, to tell you, I still remember till now. Because they still do it in Benue now. Every Christmas, that's when they do it. Culture, very subtle. It's nothing. But what do they call idol worshiping? When you are excited about the masquerade, what is that? So there are some stories you heard. In 1990, somebody abolished the killing of twins. So they now put power in the hands of men. Brethren, this thing will teach you how to contradict God, how to contradict holiness. In the generation we live in now, truth is peddled as the lie, and lies are peddled as the truth. I have about 4 people's WhatsApp status that I always watch. They are like people do WhatsApp social media. So whatever news is in the world, just go to their social media alone. That's their WhatsApp status. You will see everything. So that's where I just go. Once I want to sleep, I just check them. Let me know what's happening in the world. That's where I see most of the news. I don't read anything. And the reason I do that is to protect myself. I'm not interested in consuming what will let me contradict God. And you will never know. You never know. Do you now find out that most of the celebrities in America, their children are gays and lesbians? Have you noticed? How did that happen? Did you do family meeting to say all of you, your children will be this? No. They know powerful people. Once you move the leader, you move the followers. It's very simple. If I say we are moving from here to Gwarimpa tomorrow, by tomorrow morning, where will you be? It's very, just move the leader, the followers move. So they have a way of teaching you contradictory things against God. You know what happened when they were starting Olympics? They mocked the Passover. You know the picture of the Passover where Jesus sat in the middle, the disciples sat and all. They took drag queens, they call them. All these people that are men turned to women, women turned to men, all these horrible people that are doing LGBT, MSSQ. They put all of them and recreated that particular image. They were mocking Christianity. So guess what? Christians came to the street of Paris to protest. And as God will have it, all the light in the city went off to show that God was really pleased with that. And here you live in the world. And there are some children who don't really know anything. They just say, that was a man before. You said, yeah, he transitioned. You transitioned. And the only time I hear the word transition is people who die. But here, people are transitioning from male to female. And I guarantee to you, in about 20 years' time, this thing will look normal. I'm telling you, it will look normal. Look, there's a man they call Mr. Beast online. He's a YouTuber. He's the biggest YouTuber in the world. First, why is your name Mr. Beast? His name is Jimmy normally. Brethren, I'm just telling you, culture. Culture. It's an American thing now. His name is Jimmy. He started as a Christian. He had John 3 something at the back of his drop when he was starting. After a few years, the people they call oligarchs came in. And then they told him, you are not going to be doing it like this. Nobody will know. It was about 13, 14, 15. And you will not know. If devil is helping you, things will move on too. Hallelujah. If devil is helping you, everything will go smoothly too. It's only your soul that is going down, and the soul of people that will be enthroned to you. It's not only pastors that they trust their calling. You trust calling of your teacher. There are some teachers you cannot forget till now. There is one Mr. Abe that taught me chemistry. Forever I can't forget the man. Very wonderful man. You see, I am glad that he taught me. I was glad I was a student. Very, very wonderful man. But the teachers that taught me in my life, they are like 1,000. How come it's only that one I remember? That's the one that I really love. So there must be someone somewhere, no matter how rich, poor, out of place you think you are. Some people might not even know you in person, like attached to you, but they follow you. You will never know. So So once the devil starts peddling them, he changed his name to Mr. Beast. Something. Later I turned it to only Mr. Beast. And by proxy or by error, whatever, he became the biggest YouTuber in the world. Hundreds of millions of followers. And guess what? I'm telling you, right in our faces, there is a boy called Chris. Boy. Once they started this peddling, guess what Chris became? A woman. Turned to a woman. Right in our presence, Chris turned to a woman. Chris that you have been watching as a man. If you're on YouTube for 5-6 years, he's a man. He's one of the creators, like they create content together. Billions of views. All of a sudden, he changed to a woman. Everybody was like, they are trying to tell you, you see all these youths that are following them. That's how they sell the idea to them. Prostitution in Nigeria grew when Nollywood started peddling it. All these bad clothing. Before, nobody sells all these naked clothes. You can't go to the market and see it before. When I was growing up, you can't, because everybody wears they call something mistress gown. You see those mistress gown, that's what everybody wears. But at the end of the day, when Nollywood started going to VHS, which is video cassette, the girls started wearing some things they learned from the likes of, I don't know, Dolly Parton, Nicki Minaj, all these people, and they started peddling it. Do you know in Abuja today, more than 50% of girls are done about BB, bottle, something, blah, blah, blah. When I was a driver, I drove around for 3 years in Abuja as a driver. Nothing happened. Every woman was normal. All of a sudden, waiting happened. I was asking, I mean, they are selling this thing they wear that will increase their hips. They said that was then. No, everybody started buying that thing at the same time. You remember? And then now nobody's buying any part to wear as hips again. They will now go and inject it. They will do it. And all you just see everybody big everywhere. I'm like, so long to eat, and did God recreate you people? No, because it's that trend. It's culture that contradicts holiness. You are out. Your spiritual life will go down completely. Look at what happens with singing nowadays. I don't know the meaning of this, but it trended that we all had it. Ogo. I don't know the meaning of that Ogo. And I've been saying, somebody should, because I don't know if it's bad or good. So now you just be saying Ogo. It took 3 days before a top gospel artist started singing, oh Lord, can you call Ogo inside church? 3 days. Okay, 3 days. Yeah, Ogo inside church 3 days. To tell you that these guys are cultured to stay on social media. They are looking for trend. You are not really praising God. You are just trending God. And that trend is not positive, because you are not taking from the church to the world. You are importing from the world back to church. Check out everybody dancing in church. That one will still be shooting ourselves here one after the other. Come and see the Lord is good. I say, it's Zazu that dances dance. I always see these things on social. Why are you doing like this inside church? For God's sake, there are dances. Go and look at Mama Bolare. There is a dance. Stop Alabitu. We do. Why must you go and copy the down of the culture? And it weakens your spiritual prowess. Weakens you, because you don't know. Every voice that sings, every dress type has an origin. Nothing just starts by its own. Let me shock you what happened. It was about last year before I noticed that most of we that were young pastors, all of us get here and we did drop party. I don't know how I take up more. I was just looking at everybody. How come everybody has party? How come everybody has big here? I don't know what it is, but it just started happening. My mother usually babbed me like this and put party when I was younger. Maybe we are all around the same age range, you know. I continued that pattern because I just honored my mother with that style, and it's nice, you know. It's okay. Because each time I bob my head, Molo, I look like I don't really like it. So I said, okay, let me keep up with what my mom did. So did we do family meeting? How come everybody is doing it? Look at Pastor Jerry, you see. Just talk of any pastor. Pastor Irene, you see. All of see my own. Culture. If it was something that would send us to hell, that's how all of us will be peddling it. And look at the amount of followers that will start copying what you did. When Pastor Chris Oyakilome started getting his ear, everybody started getting, male, female, young, old, because it's a culture. Assuming that act will send everybody to hell, what do you think will happen? direct entry. So I'm telling you, you have to stay away from cultures that does not peddle holiness. Any culture that goes against the will of God is something that weakens you spiritually. It will handicap your prayer point, prayer life, and then you will not become as strong as you should be. Then easy peasy for the devil to eat you up. Very easy. Ordinary small dream will destroy everything you've been planning. And then that's it. So you have to stay strong, stay away from bad culture, so that you will not become weak.